So our next speaker is none other than Scott Watson. He is an interventionist at Heartland Intervention. He speaks frequently on a variety of subjects that are always entertaining, and he's a regular contributor at WIBC Radio, and he loves his job that affords him a front row seat to watch people's lives change. And he's a great guy. Give it up for Mr. Scott Watson as he comes tonight to talk to us.
Happy New Year! How's everybody doing? Happy New Year? We good so far on the New Year? I love New Year's. I'm a New Year's resolution guy. We got any New Year's resolution people out there? 8 days in? No, I'm not a New Year's resolution guy anymore. Oh, well, a week ago you'd asked me and I had my hand up, but it's been a week, and we had that snowstorm. I love New Year's resolutions. I love the start of the year, and I spend a lot of time at the beginning of the year kind of looking ahead and trying to figure out what it is that I want to get done in the year to come. Now, this is going to be a little interactive. Put your hand up if you've ever had a kidney stone. The green one. Here, make that work. Put your hand up if you ever had a kidney stone. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. God bless you, by the way. Did you think you were going to die when you had your first one? I've had 7 or 8 of them, and my buddy called me one day, and he said, Scott, what's it like to have a kidney stone? And I said, oh, it's a ton of fun. I said, sometimes it hurts here, and sometimes it hurts here, and sometimes it hurts here. I said, you're not going to get through that without some pain medicine. Now, when the addiction counselor encourages pain medicine, you better pay attention. So I said, go to the ER, get your pain medicine, and call me tomorrow and let me know how you're doing with that kidney stone. Welcome to the club, sucker. So the phone rings at 10:15 the next morning, and it's my buddy Dale. And I said, dude, because he called everybody dude, how you doing on that kidney stone? He said, oh, man, I wish I had a kidney stone. He said, they found a tumor the size of a football on my kidney. So about a month later, I'm sitting with Dale in hospice, and I said, man, what have you learned? And he said, what I've learned is that my crystal ball is broken. And I want to suggest to you as you look forward into 2013 that your crystal ball is broken too. I'm a big believer in hopes and ambitions and dreams and plans and resolutions. And here's what I know. My crystal ball is broken. I can look back over last year, and I can look at some of the things that we got right. I think of a 19-year-old heroin addict whose mom and dad had tons of money, and they wanted her to go to treatment. But they didn't want anything else to do with her. They weren't willing to take her. So at 7:15 in the morning, she showed up in my north office, and I drove her to Nashville, Tennessee. The best lunch I had in 2012 was a month and 2 days after I dropped her off at Cumberland Heights Treatment Center. She had 34 days drug-free. She had that look on her face like everything might be okay. And yet she was scared to death because she was trying to figure out what her crystal ball looked like. And she didn't know what the future held. And neither do you. Rearview mirrors are instructive too. The stuff in the past, the stuff in 2012 that we got right, and the stuff in 2012 that we didn't get right. But rearview mirrors are not useful for navigation. If we spend all our time looking in the rearview mirror when we try to drive somewhere, it is inevitable that we will wreck our lives and our business. So here's what I want to suggest to you. As you get ready to launch into 2013, spend a little bit of time planning. Spend a little bit of time looking in the rearview mirror, trying to figure out what it is you did right and what it is that you did wrong. But the reality is, if you only look in the rearview mirror, you're going to wreck. A buddy of mine put it this way. Yesterday, the stuff in our rearview mirror is history. Tomorrow, the stuff in the crystal ball is a mystery. And today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Now, I got another buddy of mine. He's not quite that articulate. He said, if you've got 1 foot in yesterday and 1 foot in tomorrow, you're pooping on today. I don't know what 2013 holds for you. I don't know what 2012 held for you, but here's what I know. Spend a little bit of time this week, trying to figure out what you did right and what you did wrong last year. And then spend a little bit of time writing down what you want to do this year, and then pick up the phone and call me or call Chris or call somebody else and tell them. And we'll have a great 2013. Happy New Year.
And that's how it's done, man. Continue that round of applause for what a great speaker. Good job, man. That was awesome.